we're here for part 2. Dose. Get it, girl.
Do you want to make this a part 2, or do you want to just make this a brand new episode? Do you want to make it a 15-minute podcast instead of a 30-minute podcast?
But I don't like only 15 minutes. You can't really talk about anything.
Well, we obviously did talk about some stuff for 15 minutes.
Yeah, but we have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Well, let's just keep going then. We'll make a freaking 30-minute podcast and we'll just talk about 30 minutes. How about we talk?
Hi.
Hi. It's nice to meet you.
You shake your hand like a bitch.
Well, yeah, because my left hand is not right-handed.
Shake the same. Alright.
So,
Frozen! I have angst about it.
You know what? I'm going to pull up some Frozen facts.
It's gay.
You start talking about Frozen. I'm going to pull up some Frozen facts.
I have so much angst about Frozen. I hate Frozen because there's so many mistakes. There's so many things wrong with it. It's not a good story. I just can't enjoy the movie. I can only point out flaws.
Frozen got a 74 on Metacritic and a 7.7 rated by viewers on IMDb.
Because half of them, more than half of them, are 6 and under. Who can't point out the flaws?
Overall, it made $1.259 billion worldwide.
I don't doubt that.
It cost $150,000.
But no adult... I can't say that.
And you know what else?
A majority of adults go, wow, this is a dog shit movie.
And you know what else? No, I'll bring that up later.
What?
I'll bring it up later.
All right.
Okay.
Give me your thoughts.
Well, Frozen. When I first saw... Alright. I didn't see Frozen in the theaters.
No.
I had this one friend who saw Frozen either 3 or 4 times in the theater. On 3 or 4 separate occasions. I know. I don't know how she did it. I think she saw it once by herself. No, once on a date. Once with a friend. Once with her friend's family. And then I think like a 4th time. But each of those times, she said yes to paying $10 to see Frozen. That was like $40. Plus the DVD. Plus popcorn. Plus you're wasting your time. I did not see Frozen in the theater. And
I can't finish the movie. I cannot watch... I've never seen the whole movie. I refuse to.
Have you not seen the whole movie?
I can't make it.
Oh, can we talk about Frozen spoilers? Everyone's seen Frozen. We can talk about Frozen spoilers.
Spoilers!
You know what the best part about Frozen
they know now,
is?
so they...
You know what the best part about Frozen is? She dies. She does die at the end. The little freaking Anna girl. You know what the worst part about Frozen is?
What?
Her sister brings her back to life. She doesn't stay dead forever. That's the best part of it. That's the worst part of the movie.
That's the best part. I'm so glad.
So, I'm going to tell my Frozen story. I did not see Frozen in the theaters.
Good man.
And the people who I hang around with are Disney fun addicts. And so...
Fun addicts or fun addicts?
Like, I was in the musical, too, when it came out on DVD. And so when I said, yeah, my aunt got Frozen on Blu-ray, and they're not gonna watch the Blu-ray. They're only gonna take the DVD and the digital copy. And so they were gonna give us the Blu-ray because we have a Blu-ray player and they don't.
Right.
And so I was gonna watch it for the first time, and I said, and I said to everyone, "Hey, I'm gonna watch Frozen. Is it any good?"
Interesting.
And
that's what the Lego movie was said to me.
And in that time, everyone said to me, "Oh my God, Frozen is the greatest movie you will ever see. It's the greatest Disney movie ever. Have you seen a Disney movie? What's your favorite Disney movie?" And I would be like, "Well, I like The Emperor's New Groove a lot." No, it's better than that. Name any movie ever. It's better than that. It's better than every movie you will ever see. Frozen was so overhyped for me. I heard all these fantastic, wonderful, amazing things about Frozen.
Just like the Lego movie.
And that we're not talking about the Lego movie right now. But
I want to so
Frozen.
bad.
We'll talk about the Lego movie in the next episode. And then I watched Frozen, and I thought it was all right. In 2013, it's 2015. The Frozen hype is still about. That shouldn't be a thing.
I never will think. I watched it recently because we had to in Spanish.
Yeah, we watched it in Spanish.
I hated it.
It wasn't a good movie.
I don't care if I couldn't understand it. I hated their sounds that they were making. It was all disgusting. I refuse to like that movie. That is me number one. It was my number one. Mine number one hated movie. I will watch almost anything. I would probably watch the Lego Movie over that movie.
You would.
Well, that's my definite number 2. It's my angry number 2. It is like Frozen is my 100. Lego Movie is my 99.99.
Wow.
9.
That's real close.
It's there. I just hate Frozen that just much more.
Frozen's real bad. You know what my problem with Frozen is? Frozen was supposed to be this super, super duper feminist movie. Because, spoiler warning for Frozen, the entire thing.
Spoiler warning.
The sister comes out to save her. It wasn't true love's first kiss. Like, no, you don't need a man if you're a princess and you can do freaking ice magic and all that jizz.
If women can jizz.
Yeah, maybe. And so...
Maybe someday.
Maybe from... But Frozen... People love that movie so much. I don't get it. I'm going to read off some fun facts about Frozen.
It's not enjoyable. If you watch this, go die. Don't really.
According to Jennifer Lee, Anna is 18 years old. While both Anna and... Jeez.
Hello?
According to
Hello?
Jennifer Lee,
Who's
Anna...
Jennifer Lee?
I don't freaking know.
You know Jennifer Lee.
Yeah.
Come on, Mel.
Okay. As of April 11th, 2014, Frozen became the highest grossing animated and musical film of all time, and the 9th highest grossing film of all time in the world box office.
Why? Why?
Okay, you know what?
It's not even like you...
Taking a break there, buddy?
It's not even the... Like, people say, well, I'm criticizing... I hate your socks being there. I criticize this movie, and they're like, well, you're being too harsh on it. I'm not even being harsh. I'm just pointing out actual flaws. But they don't understand. Like, I think people are deliberately ignoring the mistakes because they think it's going to be such a good movie.
They have Frozen goggles. Like, you know beer goggles?
Yeah.
Like, the idea of beer goggles? They have Frozen goggles. Like, they
It's just
can't...
ice.
Okay. I'm going to read off the 10 the highest grossing films of all time.
In order from 1 to 10?
In order from 10 to 1.
Oh.
Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
Mm-hmm.
Transformers, Dark of the Moon. Why?
What?
The Michael Bay Transformers, I haven't seen them. I don't want to see them.
The first one's good. I would watch the first one, but the other ones are...
I don't want to talk about them. Iron Maiden 3.
Iron
Maiden 3. There's Frozen. Frozen's number 7 right now. Harry Potter's and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Specifically.
Avengers, Age of Ultron.
Yeah, that makes
Furious
sense.
7. The Avengers, Titanic, and Avatar.
What were the last ones?
The Avengers, Titanic, and Avatar.
Avatar,
Avatar, the blue people one.
Okay.
Not the M. Night Shyamalan one.
Okay, now, I have a problem.
Most of those, I can understand.
Furious 7,
I haven't seen
I'm not a huge... It was mostly because Paul Walker died and it's supposed to be like his real thing. It wasn't a bad movie.
Mhm.
I'm just not a huge fan of it.
I haven't seen it.
I mean, you probably... I don't really know your taste, but it's kind of squeezing ahead. I mean, you probably won't like it, but again, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, what was the facts about Frozen that you were going to talk about?
I did not. There were no facts on IMDb.
Fun fact, it's a movie.
You want me to talk about some Frozen goofs?
We could watch the movie, and I could seriously talk the whole time. Telling you plot holes. There's so many plot holes.
These are some straight up...
And they're craters.
These are straight up continuity errors. There are tons here.
I want
Factual errors.
Show
plot
them.
holes.
Can you show them doing that?
Okay. This is the
You're
entire...
still scrolling up.
I know. This is the entire continuity section on IMDb. These are all the continuity errors with the animated movie Frozen. Animated. That means you can go back and change it. You don't have to reshoot the entire thing. You go back, you change a few things. I know animation's a lot of hard work.
Well, all movie things are hard, but...
Well, yeah. But animation, you don't have to get all the people there. You have all the voices. You know what's going on. You just freaking change it. How's that? Let's talk about some plot holes. It is revealed on Elsa's coronation day that Anna has stayed inside the palace for the entirety of the time that the gates were closed, even though the only reason the gates were closed was to prevent the word getting out about Elsa's powers. This means Anna could not have gone outside and had a normal life whenever she felt like it. So even though nobody...
I could talk about the whole beginning.
Even though nobody outside knows about it, Anna couldn't know about it. So even though nobody else out there knows, she couldn't know. No one knows. She doesn't know. Why don't you just go out there?
Also, no one was keeping her in there. Who told her she couldn't? Why is her gloves not freezing when Elsa, when she holds up? Why does her gloves not freeze? Why? Why can she... Oh, what's happening? Everything's snow. Let me create life in a dress, in a castle. What?
Let's talk about this real quick.
I have so much to ask for this one.
You know shoes, right? Shoes are fairly thick at the bottom. You know gloves? Gloves are real thin. Gloves were able to hold back on Elsa's magic, but it had no problem going through her shoes when she was freaking running across the lake. I wish she drowned. That movie would have been 20 times better if she just drowned right now.
That would be a great...
That would have been a 20-minute...
Could you imagine? Like, whoop, and just black screen just words, she drowned that day.
Or just, she drowned, period. Spelled wrong.
Also, she doesn't know how to make a life. Like how, I don't remember if this is accurate, but I think she mistakenly made Olaf. Is that accurate?
I don't think it was a mistake.
Well, either way, she can't control her powers, but she made a giant, literally giant guard.
Oh no, I can't control my powers. Cut to 5 minutes when you make a freaking dress. You make an ice castle. You make a demon.
You make a dress out of snow. What?
That's so cold.
The cold never potted her. I'm having a
The cold never potted her anyway.
I need pizza.
When Olaf meets Elsa for the first time, it is clear that she is not only is she surprised to meet him, she has no idea how she made him. Just a few minutes later, however, she is able to replicate the process as she makes Marshmallow.
Is that his name?
I guess so.
See, like, where do these names go? It's a fanfic thing.
If Anna spent her whole life inside the castle, it would be unlikely that she would have her own horse or be able to ride it, like she does to go out and save her sister, who just freaking told her that she can't marry the dude on her first day. It's the first person she's met in 20 years. Of course she's gonna want to marry him. You want to talk about that real quick?
There's so much wrong with the beginning. And the middle. And the end.
Most of it.
All of it's a lie. It's all stupid. None of it makes sense. I can't find a reason to like the movie.
Are you ready for this?
I don't even like the characters. They all suck.
Are you ready for this? I'll give you...
The snowman's annoying on purpose.
Let's do one last fact, and then we'll cut the episode. Or we can make this one...
Oh,
ready?
Yeah, I didn't realize how long...
Hans' plan is to marry Anna and then take the throne by killing Elsa and Anna. In royalty, someone married to the royal king cannot take the throne on their own. If Anna or Elsa died, there would be the cousin or uncle in line to become the monarch. As the prince himself, Hans should have known that. Had Anna become queen, he would have just been a prince. Then only because he was born a prince like Prince Philip, the Queen of England. His plan is so flawed. That is his only thing in the movie. That character's worthless. Other than to say, oh, boys are bad sometimes. Just become a lesbian. Go. I don't even know.
Also,
What is that movie?
they know they had kids. The parents had kids, Anna and Elsa.
Yes.
For, like, almost 20 years. No one's seen them. How do they know what they look like? You do not look the same as you were 12 years ago, 10 years ago. You look somewhat babyface similar.
You want to make this a 3-part podcast?
Yes.
Let's make this a 3-parter.
Yes.
Guys, this is going to be a 3-parter. This is Brent, this is me. We'll see you in the next part.
Hi, me.